I'm a bike and tech nerd, and one of my absolute favourite things to do at races like the Tour de France is to look around the Team Mechanics trucks. We haven't checked this one out yet. It is, believe it or not, the Bahrain Merida team truck, one of the newer trucks, some of the newer equipment. Let's take a look. We're 2 days out from the Tour de France and the mechanics are super busy. We're going to try not to get in their way. I'm sure I will get in their way though, but let's have a look. Here we go, the Bahrain Merida Team Mechanics truck. So let's mix things up a bit, go right to the back and then work our way back out here. Starting at the top of the back of the Team Mechanics truck, we've got a load of brand new tubular tyres. The mechanics need potentially hundreds of them on a race like the Tour de France, and these are super fresh. They've not even got a layer of glue on. So what the mechanics like to do with tubs is they like to put a couple of layers of glue on the base tape, stretch them on an old wheel or an old rim, which means that they're really easy to change the evening after a stage. These ones don't even have a layer of glue on. You can see that from the clean base tapes on those Continental competition ALX Pro 25mm tubular tyres. And looking at this, the whole team, every pair of wheels in here is a pair of tubular wheels. As the main purpose of the Team Mechanics trucks is to transport the bikes safely and securely, it's no surprise to see a ton of spot sport bikes. I'm going to count them in a second. At the moment the riders are out on a pre-Tour de France training ride, so that's why there are a few missing here. But we can see that they've also got, as well as all the rack space, they've got their charging ports set up. And this is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen this. Usually what you see, the mechanics trucks are all plugged into generators, and you'll see a standard plug socket for them to charge their Dura-Ace Di2 batteries. Bahrain Merida have upped it, in my view, because they've got USB sockets only. That's cool, that's super prepared. And for the bike count, we've got 1, 2, 38, I think. 38 or 40 bikes can fit in this truck. I think this truck is mainly going to be used to transport the road bikes. There is one time trial bike here, that's Rabu Gomez's Merida Warp TT bike, but for the most part, road bikes only here. So we've got the Merida Reacto here. There are no new Merida Reactos knocking around at the moment. I think they're all being used by the riders. We've got Andre Sink's Merida Sculptura. Sink, former mountain bike pro, of course. There's probably 50 or so pairs of wheels in here, so more pairs of wheels than there are bikes. And that's because a team for a race like the Tour de France needs to travel with a absolutely huge range of wheels. So from this side, they've got their Fulcrum 40Ts, so that's probably one of the lightest wheels that they'll be racing, probably something that the lighter guys use on most stages and every rider will use on the mountain stages. Moving towards the middle, we've got the 55T, so that's like a mid-section wheel, something that many riders will use on most intermediate and flatter days. And then right the way towards the back here, things get really deep because we've got the 80mm wheels here. So they are the super aero ones, something for the sprinters, something for the front wheel on a time trial maybe. And they also have a range of cassettes, and the cassettes are appropriate per wheel set. So the lighter wheels may have larger cassettes on, the deeper section wheels may have slightly smaller cassettes on. Now for the drawers. So, Piege, I don't know what that means. But I do know how to open it. This is handlebars. So you can see the team have got their Vision carbon fibre handlebars here. 40 centimetres wide, so quite a narrow set. Very cool. So next up, I actually do know what this one means. This is Selly, so this is saddles. Crack that open. We have got a whole load of Prologo Saddles set up. This one's even set up on an FSA Seatpost. Both brand new, and more different saddles here. So they've got plenty of spares just for the race. And if we sneak a look here, that one right there is an unbranded Fizik Antares saddle for team leader Vincenzo Nibali, who isn't here. From saddles to Regisella. No idea. Possibly seat posts. It's seat posts, I was right. So, because the team are using Merida Reactos, which are an aerodynamic bike, they've got their own aero seat pins, and they've also pre-installed their Dura-Ace batteries, which is a very smart thing to do. Time saving. We're going to look at this. This is incredibly cool. So this is something that Mattia, so one of the head mechanics here at Bahrain Merida, looks to have had made specifically for him, and it is designed so that the riders can get their Shimano Dura-Ace cleats perfectly positioned. And this is so cool. I've never seen anything like this. You've got a carbon fibre thing there. So carbon fibre, Dura-Ace pedals pre-fitted, get your cleat position nailed, because it's nearly impossible to do if you're just doing it by sight or on your shoes. Now it's time for the really exciting draws, because this is where all the very cool little stuff hangs out. First up, I promised cool little stuff, I lied. This is a load of Dura-Ace Di2 stuff. There is a lot of it. I mean, this drawer alone is definitely not cheap, but it's where they keep the chargers, the mechs, and the shifters. Drawer 2, let's go. FSA stems, that's a big one. 15 centimeters. Cables. So we've got a KMC chain there hanging around. We've got espresso cups, hugely important. Not seen a coffee machine yet. And then we've got cables. And I actually don't know what, those are Shimano cables. I think they must be the new Shimano cables. They've got some sort of coating on. Cleats, and so we've got cleat spacers. Clearly they do, you know, based on the tool at the top, like to get cleat position absolutely nailed. And then you've got the custom bottle cages. See if I can fish one out without breaking all of them. So you've got red and gold, which are the team colours, Bahrain Merida team colours. Spare cleats, of course, yellow, red and blue. And these just to make sure any riders who have slight leg length discrepancies just get their cleat positions absolutely nailed. Right, so there we go. That is a tour of the Bahrain Merida team truck. Huge thanks to the team and the mechanics for actually letting us look around there. A couple of days before the Tour de France. It's a little bit awkward. I think we took up a bit of their time, but I absolutely love looking around there. I hope you did too. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and share this video too. To see more great tech videos, you better subscribe to GCN. All you need to do that is to click on our logo, which is on screen right now. There's also a link to a shop on screen. Right there is a link to all of our videos from the 2017 Tour de France. And right there is a link to another mechanics truck tour. Thumbs up.